Moving into our NFL talk this week on
Wow.
the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast. It's week 18. Oh my
Woo.
goodness. I'm going to say that one more time. Listen up. It's week 18.
Final week.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But we got to give you, for the last time this season, our extra juicy dogs. Hope, hope,
Yeah.
hope, hope.
Last week, it's a little sad. Definitely a little sad, but hey, coming down to the end in fantasy football, everybody, our league, once again, is officially done. Some people do go to that final weekend. No, nobody does.
Oh, yeah, they do, but it's
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy if you do. Like, for instance, Patty Mahomes isn't playing this weekend.
He ain't
Is
playing.
is, is Lamar Jackson going to play?
He ain't playing.
I mean, San Francisco, Christian McCaffrey's not playing. So
Yeah. Yeah.
if you go to week 18 in your fantasy leagues, you gotta change that. You gotta change that. There, half the league isn't playing for anything.
Yep.
Multiple teams are resting their guys. There's only a
Yep.
handful of teams where they're fighting for seeding. So if you go to week 18 in your fantasy leagues, that I don't want to play with you. I don't want to play with you.
Agreed. Agreed.
Max, why don't you lead us off here with your extra juicy dog at the quarterback position for week 18?
All right, I'm going to be honest with everybody. Okay, every extra juicy dog that I have is on a team that is fighting for the playoffs. Okay, oh my goodness, you better fire up these guys because you better believe they have to put the one of the best shows of the year if they want to make the playoffs. My quarterback, I got CJ Stroud, baby.
Oh,
CJ Stroud out of
oh,
Houston. Okay, he's back. Okay, he got hurt. Sadly, Houston started to drop a few. He comes back, they win, and now uh they're taking on Indiana. This is for the this might be for the crown.
might be.
Honestly,
It
it
might
could
be.
be. It very well could be. Okay, the last time CJ Stroud took on Indianapolis, he had 384 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's 24.1 fantasy points. He's going to have another big game against the Colts. I know Sam doesn't want to hear it, the diehard Colts fan here in our here on the podcast, but damn it, man, Houston's a better team. I like Houston.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We can make a little prediction here in a little bit, but yeah, Sam, he likes CJ Stroud too. He that was his extra juicy quarterback last week. But hell of a playing game here on Saturday night, Colts and Texans. My extra juicy dog at the quarterback position for week 18 is going to be Jordan Love. Jordan
Mm.
Love, he's playing Chicago at home. What do you think Jordan Love is ranked on the season, Max, amongst quarterbacks?
I have him on my fantasy team. I'm going to say 6.
Top
Number
five
5.
cornerback.
Oh my.
I've
That's a big surprise.
big
Big
surprise. If
surprise.
you go back and look at your preseason rankings, man, I didn't have him anywhere
Not
close to that.
not top 15. I
Nope,
didn't have him in top
nope,
15.
nope. Jordan Love, week 1 at Chicago. These Bears that he's playing here in week 18, he had 245 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jordan Love, he has multiple passing touchdowns in his last 3 games and 7 of his last 8.
Hmm.
He's third in the NFL in passing touchdowns with 30. Third in the
Damn.
NFL in passing touchdowns.
Damn.
The Packers, they're 3-point home favorites in this one with a 44.5 point over under. That's 6th highest on the week. Packers need this game. They win and they're in.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Jordan Love, baby. He's going to be firing on all cylinders. Let's go Pack. Let's get a wild card.
I'm not going to say go Pack because go Bears. Okay. Bears are so disappointing, though.
They're done.
Let's move on to the running back. Again, another team that's fighting for the playoffs, the Jacksonville Jaguars. I got your boy, Cole Breezy, Travis Etienne Jr. Okay. Ranked number 3 in our fantasy league.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Definitely going to be a keeper. That's no question. If you're not keeping him, he's number 1 overall next season in
I
our
want him. I want
in
him
our
again.
draft.
I want him
Uh,
again.
Oh, definitely. Okay, they're going up against Tennessee. Here at Tennessee, I'm looking up tickets. We might go to the game on Sunday. Who knows? Who
Okay.
knows? Probably
Okay.
not, but we'll see. Uh, so last game, he had 102 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's good enough for 28.8 fantasy points. I'm going to call my buddy Mr. Tony right now. Okay, my buddy
I
Mr.
like
Tony.
it.
I believe he's 1 touchdown away from getting 10 rushing touchdowns. I think he's at 9. I'm pretty sure about that. He's going to get his 10th. Okay, it's going to happen. You better believe it. And I also got the Jacksonville Jaguars making the playoffs. I said it since the beginning of the season.
If you heard this podcast last week, he was my extra juicy dog at the running back position. I asked for a late Christmas present. I asked for 2 tutties, and damn it, he gave me 2. So I'm a big Travis Etienne fan. I'm glad you got him, and yeah, I have to keep him. I have to keep him next season. I'd be silly not to. My extra juicy dog, the running back position, gonna be James Conner. James Conner versus Seattle. Running back 15 on the season on a points per game basis. Points per game basis, RB 15. James Conner, he has 6 touchdowns in his last 4 games. His
Oh, wow.
touches in those 4 games, 27, 17, 17, 25. He is getting the rock. He's going to be heavily involved in this one against Seattle, who you can run on. 47.5 point over under is the second highest on the week. James Conner, he scored 6 touchdowns the last 4 games. He's going to get another one right here. My buddy,
Oh,
Mr. Tutty, James Conner. Arizona's not playing for shit. They're going to lose, and they probably want to lose, even though they had the big upset win last week. Either way, win or lose, James Conner is going to be involved. My buddy, Mr. Tutty.
love the pick. I wanted James Conner so bad because someone dropped him in our league, and I claimed him in waivers. And of course, your wife was one spot ahead of me in the waiver order. She got him. That would have saved. I think that could have saved my season because I lost so many. I lost so many running backs. Oh gosh, it was just such a injury filled year for me. 5 guys. I had 5 injuries. Still made the playoffs, so yeah, I guess you gotta be happy about that. All right, moving. Excuse me. Moving on to the wide receiver. This guy's a stud, and we're going to be looking at him next year in our fantasy football draft. I'm telling you right now. I'm sticking with Houston. Nico
Oh,
Collins.
Nico.
Nico Collins. I'm doing a stack. CJ Stroud's best friend. I'm telling you right now. Okay. They are looking juicy together. Okay. Again, going against Indy. Last time that Nico Collins played against Indy, 7 catches for 146 yards and a
Whoa.
touchdown. That's
Whoa.
25.1 fantasy points.
Whoa.
I'm going to call my buddy Mr. Tutty.
Oh.
I'm telling you right now, Houston also, we got to talk about, we're going to be talking about playoff scenarios. Houston at 10-7, squeaking into that playoff in a wild card. I think it's very possible, and I'm expecting it.
Yeah, it sounds like you're on Houston this weekend for sure. Yeah, fuck the Colts.
Yeah.
My extra juicy dog at the wide receiver position is going to be A.J. Brown. I feel like we haven't really talked much about A.J. Brown this
Not too
season,
much. Not too
but he's
much.
wide receiver 4 in full PPR leagues with only 7 touchdowns.
Hmm.
He has a career high in receptions with 105. His
Nice.
previous career high was 88 last year, so he's
Oh,
already got 17 more than his
that's
previous
nice.
career high.
That's nice.
The Eagles, they should want to pound the Giants after that shocking loss to Arizona last week. You know, they're still playing for that two spot in the NFC. 5.5 point favorites. The Eagles are at the Giants. AJ Brown hasn't scored in 5 straight games, baby. He's due for one. He's due for one. Jalen Hurts is going to be looking for him. My buddy, Mr. Tutty, AJ Brown, going to score this weekend. Eagles are going to win. Probably not going to matter, though, because the Cowboys are going to smack the Commanders. So,
Yeah.
AJ Brown going to get in the end zone.
Like it. I like it. All right, let's move on to the tight end, our very last of the segments for this season at Cobreezy. I'm going to go with a team that I can't believe it hasn't clinched. Okay, well, they have an up and down season, but I'm going Dalton Kincaid of the Buffalo Bills. Okay,
Your
one more time.
boy. Your
One more
boy.
time.
Your
Dude,
boy.
next season, he's going to be a top 5 tight end. I'm telling you right now. He will be a top 5 tight end. I'm calling it
Wow.
right here on Don't Tell Mama. We'll go
Wow.
back. We'll go back a year from now.
Thinking about keeping him, huh? Thinking about keeping him?
I'm not keeping no. Going up against Miami. Hey, come on. Miami's already clinched. Okay. Buffalo needs this win to clinch. Okay. I know there's probably some scenarios that we'll talk about that maybe they just need, I don't know, Pittsburgh to lose, probably something like that, which is a high possibility, by the way. Last week, he had 4 catches, 87 yards. That's only, 10.7 fantasy points, which is still pretty solid out of your tight end. Okay. They need a big game from this guy. Okay. Josh Allen needs to start throwing the ball. All right. Last week he was not looking good. Oh my goodness. They need to figure out who to throw the ball to other than Stephon Diggs. It's Dalton Kincaid. Okay, it's him, James Cook, and Stephon Diggs. Mix those guys around. Okay, because Gabe Davis sucks. Okay, Mr. Goose himself.
Gabe
Okay,
Doofus.
yeah, nice. Okay, there's some other guys that they try to work in there, and they fumble the ball a lot. So give the ball to Dalton Kincaid more often. Not calling on my buddy Mr. Tutty. Not calling it. Not calling it.
Jeez.
But have him in your lineups if you got him.
Yeah, great rookie year from Dalton Kincaid in Buffalo. We weren't really thinking much from really any of the rookie tight ends, and couple of them have surprised us. Definitely. Dalton Kincaid, one of them.
Yeah.
My extra juicy dog at the tight end position for week 18. Last extra juicy dog segment of the year. I'm going back to Evan Ingram at Tennessee. Okay, everybody knows I'm a Titans fan. Let's go Titans, tighten up. But we don't want to win. We don't want to win. We want a top 5 pick. So let's lose to the Jags. Let's get better priority. But Evan Ingram, he's tight end 4 on the season. He leads the tight end position with 104 receptions and 130 targets. Those are both career highs for Evan Ingram. He also has a career high 884 receiving yards.
Nice.
Hell of a season for Ingram.
Great season.
He had 15 targets two games ago at Tampa Bay. So Christian Kirk's out. They're looking for Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
5.5-point favorites in Nashville. The Jags need this game and can beat Tennessee with the tight end. Evan Ingram gonna have a good game. Not gonna guarantee shit here because it's a tight end.
Yeah.
But Jaguars gonna be the Titans and Titans top 5 pick. Let's go.
Like it.